At Bay Bonnie here. It's Saturday, May 28th, and it is a hot one where I live. Yesterday I got my garden planted. I thought I was going to die. I got up early because I saw the forecast for 80s, possible 90s, high humidity, and I can tell you I was roasting out there. I got up at 6 and I got out there and got that garden in. It took me a couple hours and I got it all in. Today I've been kind of lazy, but I have been working on a project which I just finished, and let me tell you about it. And let me give you a little history on how this project occurred. When my little brother passed away, his headstone was ordered from another country, and the country happened to be on the other side of a territory that was at war, so that stone was delayed in shipment for over a year. So, which meant that when we would go to the cemetery, there was a plot of dirt with some flowers, but there was no marker to tell anybody that my brother was there. So I came up with the idea to put something there. So basically I took two 2x4s and I crisscrossed them, put his picture, I put his name on it, and when he was born, when he died, and I put a steel rod in the bottom of it so it could be poked into the ground because it was the ground was too hard. At least I thought the rod would make it through, which it did. In any case, it served as his marker until his real tombstone came. Not too long ago, my daughter-in-law's stepfather died, and he too needed a marker for his grave. His wife wanted something there, so I made another marker, and then I began to realize a lot of people were unaware that they could do something while they wait for their permanent marker to show up, but that it's a really sad thing to go to a cemetery and there's nothing there telling you who that person was. So, lo and behold, my friend Charlie that died recently, he also doesn't have a marker at his grave, and tomorrow's Memorial Day, well, traditionally. And so what I did was I made him a marker as well. Right now it's blistering hot outside again. The sun just moved because clouds are on the way. They're calling for thunderstorms because it did get so hot today and the humidity was so high. Another thing I wanted to tell you about, I'm going to show you that project, pieces of it that I made, Charlie's marker. The latest update on the geese, the local birds that have been hanging out here, and the newest change with me. I couldn't take the hair no more. I don't know if anybody knew how long it was. It was down to just about the back of my pants. So I went ahead, as you can see, I had about a foot cut off. Hopefully it won't be so bad this summer. It is really thick and it's really hot, and I haven't had a haircut, I think, in, well, at a beauty shop, probably over 5 years. And then last time I had some of it cut off, I had about 4 or 5 inches. My son cut it off last year when I started my job because I was having a hard time getting it in a ponytail because it was so long. And just recently, I was having that problem again. It's so long that I try to reach back there and I have to pull the hair out. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt. So I cut it off again. Oh, and I had another visitor to the yard. So aside from geese and the birds and my visitor, which I'll show you a video of, and the project on making Charlie's grave marker, anyone can do this. I mean, I'm just basic somebody who does crafts to take the 2x4 and chisel out 2 sides of it like a Lincoln log, slap them together with some glue and nails, and then basically just glue whatever you want on it, seal the whole thing up with some type of sealant. Like in my case, I used lacquer, and you'd be amazed at how wonderful it makes you feel to be able to do these kind of projects, and that people don't think about them. So if it helps anybody who's watching to help someone else by making this, then this video is worth it. Thanks. I came in from the garden just now and he's standing out there chewing the grass. Isn't that something? Bonnie's sanctuary. He's about 50 feet away from me right now. He's coming right at me. This is a mourning dove, the blue jay, followed by the female oriole, the male Oriole. And lastly, the geese attack in my yard, which is now up to 41 geese. There are 10 adults, which is 5 sets of male and female, and I have counted 31 babies.